Welcome to the Crypto Buzz by Kalkine TV. Sage here. And today's episode will talk of sanctions and the impact of the Russian-Ukraine conflict on crypto. We'll also take a look at Waves and Anchor Protocol and how they're still gaining through the bearish phase, as well as commemorate International Women's Day 2022 by introducing Giant Protocol led by Ms. Suruchi Gupta, plus how NFTs are aiding social causes. It's been about 12 days of conflict in the Ukraine as Russia continues its invasion, and 1.5 million Ukrainians have fled the country, the United Nations has advised. And with Russia and Ukraine being major global suppliers of commodities such as energy and wheat, the spin-off experienced in the commodities market has been hard not to notice, especially at the petrol pump with prices at record levels. And Russia is also the third largest crypto miner globally and has about $200 billion of crypto holdings. With many businesses and economies releasing their ties with Russia, crypto included, it will be interesting to see how much longer the Russian mining enterprises can continue against the current backdrop. Most mainstream crypto media outlets are preparing for a bearish phase on the cusp of further blows to the market coming from the Russian-Ukraine conflict. The agnostic aspect, and this is crypto's ability to be used for good or malign purposes, is also in the spotlight. Russia was recently cut off from SWIFT banking network for many countries, and economic sanctions have been utilised as a weapon of mass destruction on Russia, causing the ruble to crash by 30%. With Bitcoin and Ethereum both surging close to 10% last week after global economic sanctions prevented the Russian central bank to use its reserves of foreign currencies to stabilise their markets. Could crypto still offer Russia alternative routes to evade sanctions? Ukrainian Minister of Digital Transformation Mikhailo Fedorov made a request via Twitter to the major crypto exchanges to block not only Russian and Belarusian politicians, but also the ordinary people from transacting in crypto. It was reported by Computer World. However, Aviva Litan, Vice President at Gartner, told Computer World, contrary to popular law, cryptocurrencies are not a haven for anonymous lawbreakers. In fact, because of smart blockchain analytics, it's easier to follow money trails on blockchains than it is on legacy payment networks, however a circuitous route they may take. We wait with bated breath to see the further impacts on the market this unfortunate war will have in the near term. And if you've just come into crypto, this sea of red that you're seeing is not always there. So from the US sanctions on the crypto sector, the buzz, an executive order is being signed off by President Biden this week, instructing all departments to further study how the crypto sector could be regulated. At present, no action is being recommended by the order. And although in February the US Department of the Treasury highlighted the risk NFTs pose for avenues of money laundering, especially facilitated by the high-end art market. And NFT sales volume totaled over $40 billion in 2021 compared to just $94.9 million a year before, DappRadar reported. It showed significant growth of over 2,500% in a single quarter during 2021. And this is the NFT market. The US Treasury study outlines that the price of NFTs are determined between the buyer and the seller and not necessarily the market, Cointelegraph reported. So despite Steve Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple, sharing his praises for the most popular crypto by market cap, saying that Bitcoin is the only crypto that's pure gold mathematics in an interview with Business Insider, Bitcoin's still facing a bearish slump with the downward signals continuing. If the panic selling does continue, as investors shy away from the riskier assets, a break of the existing support levels down to $30,000 US is not out of the picture. And analysts at FX Street have shared during the Asian mid-session today, the price of Bitcoin is about $38,650, up approximately 2.2% in the last 24 hours. It is down about 10% over the last 7 days and down about 7% over the last 30 days and down about 25% over the last 12 months, according to data from CoinGecko. Ethereum, the second most popular crypto by market cap, is still 46% up over the last 12 months. However, it is sitting close to its existing support level of $2,500 US. And with a dip below this not being out of the question too, as the movements of Bitcoin and Ethereum can seem to echo each other. Weiss crypto analysts predict a big move from Ethereum as it is the most popular crypto for developing dApps with its ERC-20 tokens, and with the metaverse and augmented reality still having a strong dialogue around it, especially since Facebook changed its name to Meta Inc. But whether the move for Ethereum will be up or down is still in contention. For Ethereum to turn bullish again, it would need to break the key resistance level of approximately $2,900 to confirm the breakout. Weiss Crypto also shared. And today the price of Ethereum is approximately $2,552, up 1.2% at the time of writing the report over the last 24 hours. And over the last 7 days, it's down 12.6%. And over the last 30 days, it is down 15.5%. As always, digital assets, regardless of market sentiments, are risky, and careful due diligence is required when choosing to invest. And the content in today's episode is not financial advice, but for informational purposes. And we've now reached the time for a short break. After the break, we'll take a look at women in crypto to commemorate International Women's Day, waves and anchor protocol, as well as how NFTs are helping social causes. So stay with us.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on The Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
Welcome back. After the break, conferences are the meeting of the minds, and quite often great things come out of them, such as the founding of Black Women in Blockchain Council, or BWBC, founded by Olyanka Ordorinon in 2018, inspired from her attendance of the North American Bitcoin Conference in Miami. July 2021 saw the BWBC partner with Consensus, an Ethereum software company, and this will enable the launch of a program to train 500,000 Black women globally via online services in blockchain developing by 2030. Ordeniran told CNBC the initiative will roll out in the third quarter of 2022, and more information can be found on their website, which is bwbc.io/blockchain/. Entry is about $25. Now, on the same theme, the Forbes 3050 Summit is concluding in Abu Dhabi the 9th of March and will be advancing projects in commemoration of International Women's Day, namely Fearless, a new girls initiative backed by Encantos, and namely Ana Maria Chavez, the Chief Impact Officer at Encantos, a global Web3 platform empowering creators who help children learn. And the project will launch an NFT collection with proceeds of their sale going to organisations that work to increase opportunities for girls. Stephen Wolf Pereira, the co-founder and chief executive officer of Encantos, said in his own words about the venture, less than 2% of all philanthropic giving goes to girls, and less than $6 per girl. People give more money to animal causes than to girls' causes. And this needs to change now, and there's no greater champion for girls than Ana Maria. Also noteworthy, Giant Protocol is worth the mention to commemorate International Women's Day. We spoke to its founder, Ms. Suruchi Gupta, based in the Silicon Valley, USA. Giant has big things planned for this year. It intends to democratize and speed up internet data through the use of blockchain and crypto. So you are virtually earning crypto and supporting a stronger, faster internet connection by using the internet on Giant Protocol. And Suruchi spoke to Kalkine Media in an exclusive interview recently. Please head to Kalkine Media's YouTube channel to watch the full interview. There are many airline companies already signed up to use the protocol. Exciting times ahead for a crypto protocol founded by a South Asian female. And during this crypto slump, many have been utilising DeFi to make gains and store their digital assets to earn interest rates higher than ordinary fiat savings accounts could offer. One protocol that has been a shining star over the last 30 days is Anchor Protocol. And with the protocol retweeting via their Twitter feed that the market cap for Anchor has surpassed $1 billion in the past week, there has been a lot of activity and transacting happening with the $ ANC token. Anchor's website states that it offers better yield with stable, attractive returns powered through staking from multiple proof-of-stake blockchains. It also shares that Anchor provides frictionless access with no minimum deposits, sign-up requirements or freezes. And during the Asian mid-market session, at the time of writing this report, the price of Anchor is $3.94, being 2.4% up in the last 24 hours. And over the last 7 days, it is up 12.9%. Over the last 30 days, it is up 178.8%, according to data from CoinGecko. Waves has also been in the spotlight, with the protocol surging last week by over 100%. Kalkine Media's daily crypto catch reports, sponsored by Crossgate Capital, have been covering the protocol. Please check out Kalkine Media on YouTube for those reports to find out more. And today, just to keep you updated, the price of Waves is $23.12, being up 25% in the last 24 hours. And over the last 14 days, it's up 168%. And for the last 12 months, it is up 127%. And to close off the show, the final segment, we'll take a look at how NFTs can be used to support social causes. We've seen $47 million donated to the Ukraine via Dogecoin, Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as other cryptos. However, NFTs are being used by Ukrainian media companies to continue the fight for Ukraine's independence. Vault is a Web3 creator platform built on the Solana blockchain, allowing users to create music videos, photos, messages and more through the use of smart contracts and 10,000 fully tradable NFTs. 3 major Ukrainian media companies have joined forces with Vault to run a fundraiser to support Ukraine. Supporters will need to purchase a key to unlock the vault, and if all 10,000 NFTs are sold, the cause will generate $1 million. Supporters will need a phantom wallet to connect via the Vault website, and keys can also be purchased via Apple Pay on the Vault mobile app. To get involved and support the cause, please head to the website vault.fan/keys for Kiev. And thanks for joining us for today's edition of Crypto Buzz. Please keep watching Kalkine Media for more live expert talks and market updates. Until the next episode, may the hodling continue. Sage here, signing off for now.